good, YouTube? Frankie here, bringing you back another video. As you can tell from the title of this video, I'm going to be making a what's in my bag video. The other day I was at a shoot and I literally looked down at my bag and I was like, wow, I have a bunch of stuff. I would love to share this with the world. So why not do this with you guys? So yeah, let's just jump right into it. So first and foremost, here we have the bag. This is a North Face tote bag in all black. I absolutely love this bag. This, for one, is very fashionable when you're trying to think of how to style it with what you're wearing, because even though you're taking the photos and the videos and you may not be in them, you should always still, you know, look fresh for the occasion. It doesn't have too many pockets, which is what I love. I hate having too many pockets because I feel like if you have too many, you can just like throw whatever you want in them and then just get lost, and when you're trying to look for something, it basically looks like you don't know what you're doing and you don't have your shit down. And I like looking like I have my shit down. But yeah, there's honestly not much to it, which is what I love, and it's pretty big, holds a lot of stuff. So yeah, that's my bag. So the first item is going to be my RONIN-SC. This is my gimbal stabilizer. This is probably by far my best purchase this year. Stable footage, that is something I have come to appreciate recently, because if you don't want to drive away your audience from, you know, basically feeling like throwing up when they're watching your work, get a stabilizer, because, you know, it makes them feel like they're there and there's some stability, you know. So yeah, great purchase, love this to death. 10 out of 10. So item number 2 is going to be the cameras. Now, I only like to carry one camera when I'm on a shoot. If it requires that I have to bring 2, it's only because I'm doing photo and video at the same time. So if I'm ever doing like a day in the life, or, you know, keeping up with someone where I don't really have time to bounce back and forth cameras, such as like say if my 872 is on the gimbal, I'm not going to take it off the gimbal just to get a couple photos in and then have to take even longer to put it back on the gimbal and make sure it's all, you know, calibrated and all that bullshit. But by having 2 cameras, all I gotta do is just whip this out, take the pictures, and I'm ready to move right along. So yeah, sometimes it requires having 2 cameras, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes I like how one shoots photos and one shoots video, and how the other one shoots blah blah. But yeah, it's honestly preference, and I kind of just like having 2 cameras because you look fucking badass with 2 cameras. Alright, so item number 3 is going to be tripods. Now, either I have a gorilla pod, a tripod, or both. This is for something if I want to wrap it around like a post or a tree. This is if I'm doing something like setting up like this, like a stationary shot. If I'm ever doing long exposure, I definitely need to bring a tripod. What I can say about tripods though is that make sure you invest in a good one. A lot of people just like to rely on the one that comes with the bundle when you buy your camera, but just make sure you know some tripods may be expensive, but it's definitely good to invest in them, because this one eventually just frustrates me because it just doesn't work like how it used to the first couple tries. And honestly, at this point, it just feels like really bad quality and pretty cheap. Unlike what I'm using for this setup, which you guys can't see, but it is my MANFROTTO tripod. I absolutely love the thing because it allows me to shoot portrait and landscape with the flip of a switch, and that is very convenient. Alright, moving on to item number 4. That is going to be my MacBook Pro. I absolutely, with no doubt, need to have this in my bag. I love working on what I did right after it's done. So like, meaning if I just did a shoot, I will literally work on your photos. If they need editing, I will get right to them on the drive home or wherever I am. I really like to be able to do my work wherever I am, because if I ever have some free time, that means I can get stuff done and just chill sooner. You know what I mean? Clients love getting their stuff as soon as possible, and that just makes them come back and want to do more work with you. So yeah, make sure that if you're working with anyone, prioritize getting their work to them in a good amount of time. Don't take super long. A lot of people don't like that, and especially if they're paying you already. Yeah, just make sure you're on the same page of when they will be getting what they paid for. Now, my 5th item is going to be this ALTURA external flash. This thing is what I use for photography when I'm struggling with lighting. What I'm using for video is what I have on my setup now, but you know, I think lighting is very important when it comes to like wanting to get quality content. So just make sure you have a source of lighting. Sometimes your camera setup is not well for low light. So you just be prepared to have something that will make up for it. I know my cameras don't really hold up well in low light, so I knew I had to invest in some kind of light source. All right, everyone, that is going to be a what's in my bag videographer photographer edition. I hope you enjoyed. If you're interested in any of the items I mentioned in today's video, I'm gonna go ahead and leave a link to everything in the description. Yeah, I want to thank you all for watching this video. Be sure to be tuned in so that you can keep up if I ever want to post something like this. Maybe I might do like a story time, coming along with me to my, you know, shoot or whatever. But yeah, I'm honestly just playing around with this. I haven't posted a video like this in a while, and I figured, why the fuck not? So yeah, thank y'all everyone for watching this video. I'm gonna catch y'all later. Peace.